financial situation is so bad. Why are people willing to lend this country money at a rate of less than 2% over 10 years? Jim Rogers can answer that. He's author of Street Smarts: Adventures on the Road and in Markets, and chairman of Rogers Holdings Companies. And he joins us, surprisingly, Jim, from the very fine United States. Usually you're on the phone with us from Asia. Good to see you.
I am delighted to be here, Dagan. Dagan, not only am I in the United States, I'm in Des Moines. I'm out here, looking at farmland. I've tried to tell you before, become a farmer.
Now, Jim, you're not moving back to the States and going to farm land in Iowa. I doggone well know that. But why land at this point? And will you buy it with borrowed money? Which is great if there's an inflationary environment.
Well, if one can borrow money at a fixed rate, I would certainly urge them to these days, and in U.S. dollars, because in my view, interest rates will certainly be going higher over the next decade or two, and maybe another drop first. But no, these interest rates are absurd and will not last. And why would I buy land? Because agriculture is going to be one of the most exciting parts of the world economy for the next 20 or 30 years, Dagan. You should learn to drive a tractor.
Well, I know how to drive a tractor, Jim. I probably learned before you did, even though we are from the same part of the country, sort of, since the South is one big state. Jim, but talk to me about, let's stay on the Treasury rates real quick. When is this going to come home to roost for us as a nation? Because, again, Congress and our lawmakers are getting a free pass and not really doing anything about our long-term financial situation because we can still borrow at such low rates.
Well, we can still borrow at such low rates because the Federal Reserve is in there buying bonds. This is an artificial development right now. And normally when central banks anywhere in the world do something that's artificial, it comes home to haunt them eventually, and this is going to come home to haunt us too. The problem, the situation, and I'm short government bonds right now, doesn't mean I know what I'm doing, because I've tried it a couple of times before and not gotten my timing right. The problem, Dagan, is there may be more turmoil coming in the currency markets. You see what's happening with the yen right now. And if that's happened, a lot of people may put their money into the U.S. dollar and in the U.S. government bond market just because they don't know what else to do. It's the wrong thing to do, but they'll do it anyway.
Jim, you like agricultural commodities, obviously, because of you're buying farmland in Iowa. Jim, what about other commodities at this point? Some of your metals, gold here, it's been very volatile.
Well, first, let me say I'm not buying farmland here. I am here because of farmland, and I'm looking at farmland. But so far, nobody sold me any, and I haven't bought any. But it's certainly a spectacular farmland in various parts of the world will be great investments going forward. As far as metals are concerned, I own silver, I own gold. I'm not selling my silver and gold, Dagan, by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not sure it's time to jump in. I'm not buying at the moment, but if they go down, I assure you I'll be buying more.
Jim, it was great to see you. As always, be well. I'm glad to see you in this neck of the woods compared to where you usually are. Jim,
thank you, Dagan. Thank you. I'm going to go out and look at some farmland now.
All right, you keep us posted now. Jim Rogers, be well, Jim.